Welcome to Apollo Skills. I'm Mike Parsons, and today we're talking coffee. We're going to get caffeinated. That's right, we're going to talk about the success of Howard Schultz and Starbucks, and we're going to ask ourselves, how did he transform the world of coffee, and what can we learn from it? How might we be able to do it ourselves? So if you'd like me to make a course built on this, check out the description. If you're obviously enjoying this, give us a like. And I think it's time for us to delve into the world of coffee. Howard Schultz didn't just build a coffee company. He built a place where people feel at home. His vision for Starbucks redefined how we see coffee, turning it from a simple beverage into an experience that is much about connection and comfort as caffeine. Schultz's journey is a masterclass in creating a meaningful customer experience, building a positive company culture, and staying adaptable. All these factors are those that help Starbucks grow into a global powerhouse. So let's dive into Schultz's strategies, see what lessons we can apply to elevate our business. Number 1, creating a customer-centric experience. Howard Schultz's vision for Starbucks was not just about selling coffee, but creating a third place, somewhere between home and work. Inspired by the warm coffee culture he observed in Italy, Schultz saw an opportunity to bring the same sense of community to Starbucks. Under his leadership, Starbucks stores became places where people could gather, relax, and connect over coffee. The key strategy: Schultz focused on transforming the customer experience by emphasizing the store ambience, personalizing the service, and producing a high-quality product. Each Starbucks location is designed to provide warmth and comfort, making Starbucks feel like a home away from home. So, the takeaway for your business: consider the experience that you create for your customers. It doesn't have to be complex. It's those small touches that make people feel comfortable and valued, and these can really make your business a place they look forward to visiting. All right, number 2, in terms of our lessons, investing in employees to build a strong culture. So it's interesting that we see a lot of the external innovation that Starbucks has done, but actually there was a lot happening behind the scenes with technology, with memberships, with loyalties, and with employees too. So let's get into investing in employees. Schultz believed that happy employees lead to happy customers. To build a motivated workforce, he introduced the benefits like healthcare, stock options, competitive wages, even for part-time workers. This investment was nearly unheard of in the retail industry at the time, and went on to help create a loyal, motivated team that took pride in their work. Key strategy: Schultz's decision to invest in his team's well-being cultivated a culture of respect, of loyalty and pride among employees, which, in turn, translated to better service and a stronger brand. Your takeaway for your business: invest in your team. By valuing your employees and offering meaningful benefits, you create a loyal, motivated workforce that genuinely cares about delivering a great customer experience. A positive company culture radiates outward and can become one of your most vital assets. Okay, number 3, going global while staying local. This is a really tricky one, right? Because a lot of companies, when they scale and open up their second or third office or retail environment, often do copy and paste. And things start to go wrong because they realize that the product market fit they had in one market doesn't necessarily exist in another. So let's look at going global with Schultz. Under Schultz's leadership, Starbucks experienced rapid global expansion. But instead of simply transplanting the US model everywhere, Schultz and his team took time to adapt Starbucks to local tastes and customs. In Japan, for example, Starbucks offered more privacy, while in China, stores incorporated more seating to support a culture of social gatherings. This careful adaptation helped Starbucks succeed worldwide while staying relevant to each local market. Key strategy: Schultz expanded Starbucks by respecting and adapting to each new market's culture. By balancing consistency with local relevancy, Starbucks grew without diluting its brand. Your takeaway: Stay tuned, stay open, be ready for what your customers' unique needs and preferences are. Minor adjustments to suit local markets or customer segments can make your brand feel more authentic and connected to each community. Okay, number 4, innovating with purpose. And what I find really interesting here is if you have a strong vision, I think innovation becomes easier. Innovation without purpose, innovation without vision, becomes a bit of a hit or miss affair. So let's look at what Starbucks did. Schultz understood that by resting on past success wouldn't keep Starbucks relevant. Instead, he encouraged continuous innovation with a purpose, whether through new products, digital advancements, or social impact initiatives. Under his direction, Starbucks introduced mobile ordering, loyalty programs, new product lines, such as healthier options for food and milk choices as well. Schultz's vision always aligned with providing added value to customers and staying responsive to their evolving needs. Key strategy. Schultz combined innovation with purpose by introducing new products and features aligned with Starbucks brand values, like inclusivity and sustainability. This kept the brand fresh and helped Starbucks resonate with socially conscious consumers. Your takeaway: focus on innovation with intention. Rather than pursuing trends for the sake of it, introduce changes that reflect your brand's values and enhance the customer experience. This purposeful innovation keeps customers engaged and reinforces your brand's relevance. Okay, we're at the midpoint. Number 5, building a brand that tells a story. So I find that a lot of brands, when they do scale, often focus on the visual and brand guidelines consistency. But rarely do they have something bigger, a story to tell, something powerful that emotionally connects customers to the brand. Starbucks have definitely got one of those, so let's see what they did. Starbucks isn't just about coffee, it's about the story behind it. Schultz knew the power of storytelling in building a brand that resonates emotionally with customers. From the moment that customers walk into a Starbucks, they're immersed in a brand narrative that speaks to community, quality, and social responsibility. Starbucks cups, logos, and packaging are designed to instantly be recognizable, reinforcing the image at every touchpoint. Schultz built Starbucks into a brand with a story. The consistent messaging across Starbucks branding elements, from store design to social media, connects customers to a broader purpose, encouraging them to see themselves as part of the Starbucks story. Your takeaway: develop a narrative for your brand that speaks to its core values. Every customer interaction is an opportunity to communicate what your business stands for. A powerful brand story builds loyalty and emotion and a deeper connection with your customers, turning them into advocates for your business. All right, what can we learn from Mr. Howard Schultz? What do we see as part of his vision? What can we take away from it? Well, Howard Schultz's approach to Starbucks shows how a powerful vision centered around the customer experience and company culture can redefine an industry. By focusing on experiences over products, valuing employees, adapting to local cultures, innovating purposefully, and creating a story that resonates, Schultz transformed Starbucks from a single coffee shop into a global icon. So, are you ready to build your own success? Are you ready to take inspiration from Schultz's journey? Think about the experience you're creating. Invest in your team and always stay true to your values. Whether building a new business or growing an existing one, these principles can help you create a brand that people love and choose to return to. Start by picking one area to focus on, say customer experience or employee culture or brand storytelling, and see where it takes you. So what I've got here coming up is a few questions, and they're to get you thinking. You may even choose to journal on them. So to think of them a little bit as journal prompts. So if you're a CEO or a founder, these might help you kind of think through these lessons from Howard Schultz. Okay, number 1, this is sort of customer experience area. What specific elements of your business make customers feel welcome and valued? How can you enhance these experiences to foster deeper connections? Moving over to employees. How are you showing appreciation and support to your team? What more could you do to create a work environment where employees feel motivated and respected? If you were to expand into a new market, what aspects of your brand and its core values would remain unchanged? What adaptations would you need to make to fit the culture and preferences of a different audience? What recent changes have you made to your product or service? How do these changes align with your brand values? And how do they contribute meaningfully to customers' lives? What stories does your brand currently tell? If your customers could describe your brand in one sentence, what would they say? That's a good one. What qualities in Schultz's leadership resonate with you? How can you integrate these qualities into your approach to leadership? So there you have it. Set aside a few minutes each week to explore these questions. These will help you stay connected to your vision and inspire your journey. Each answer could reveal insights that keep you moving forward with purpose. All right, that's it for today on Apollo Skills.